You guys, Siggy Flicker is tearing the house down, okay? She was just on All About the Real Housewives podcast, or is it All About the Truth podcast? Either way, she was on the podcast and she is making it abundantly clear that Margaret is the girl that we always knew she was. Check it out.
Came on the show and they wanted me so bad to hate this girl. She had just come out of jail. And they're like, Siggy, you're not scared of anybody. We would love for you to go up against Judice. And I said, listen.
Wow. So they do that.
No one knows this. I know no one knows because I haven't talked about it. But I'm not saying bravo. When I talk about I'm talking about the toxic production team that handled, I don't know if I know some of them got fired, or that is still handling, that plays favorites. And they play favorites. And I'm going to reveal a lot of things that people don't know. Yeah. They play favorites and they protect especially Margaret. So you have to think about it. What does Margaret bring to the show? She has no storyline. She has no real big family.
Yep. Yeah.
She's a girl who's got a mother who's prettier than her, a husband who's a plumber who can't even clean out his wife's shitty pipes. And here she is. But what they love about her is she will go into the dark places where no one dares.
So what do you guys think? I mean, don't get me wrong. I always knew that Margaret Josephs was all about securing her spot on the show on Real Housewives of New Jersey. But now it makes just a little bit more sense as to why she would go to the lengths she would to, in so many ways, attack Teresa, but also be her friend. It is all beginning to click to me now. Like, it's starting to come full circle, you guys. People are always wondering why, after all these years, have they kept Teresa? And on the surface, we've just agreed that, okay, Teresa brings ratings. We also wondered why they made Teresa the center of the show, the star of the show, when there were so many other people that they could have capitalized on. But again, this is a story that has to be told. I've said it once and I'll say it again. This is just like the Hunger Games. Okay, follow me here. In the Hunger Games, the game makers would throw curveballs, will you, when they felt like tributes weren't putting on a good show. You know, the rabid dogs, the poisonous fog, the waves, all that stuff. We know that producers introduced us to new housewives or have certain stories leak, wink, wink, you know, to get a reaction out of our main cast members, out of the main stars. But what we didn't understand was why certain people stayed around for so long, like Margaret Josephs, who brings absolutely nothing to the show. Well, in actuality, she does. She's the producer's puppet. And they keep people like Teresa around because that is her true nature. She, at heart, reacts first and then thinks about it later, unlike all the other housewives who are really conscientious of how they appear on television. Teresa, we're not going to talk about her intelligence and all this, that, and the third. They are playing off of her natural instincts, which is to react. Just like in the Hunger Games, what did the game makers do? The game makers did things to make people react off of their basic instinct. The instinct to find food, the instinct to avoid conflict, the instinct to save their lives, to save themselves. And when I see the other girls on the show being mean girls, joining cliques, ganging up on certain people, that is no different from the tributes ganging up on Katniss and Peeta. But more so Katniss, because Katniss is the girl on fire and she's unpredictable. She's a wild card. And that's why game makers love her. That's why the fans love her. That's why this is the Teresa show. I am so sorry for you Melissa Gorga fans out there, but this only further supports why this is the Teresa show. And this show will keep running until Teresa runs out of steam, you guys. But drop down in the comments. Let me know what you think. Of course, you guys, please interact with this post because TikTok be trying me and so does YouTube. So y'all, please engage with this post. Like, comment, subscribe, share. I really do want to know you guys' thoughts. And I know you guys are probably like, did this girl really just compare the Real Housewives of New Jersey to the Hunger Games? But the truth is, all of these franchises are like this.